Hello. Mm. There. I need to do stuff. I need to draw. I've not done any art this week, and I feel like it's affecting my brain in a negative way. I think the last time I drew was Sunday because I was no, no, Tuesday, but that was on the computer. But still, it counts. It counts. I had to draw on my adjustments to the sheepy outfit. It's not like I did a lot of art there, but you know, it counts for something, surely. I know it's a quick and dirty job. Well, dirty isn't the right word. A quick job, but it came out cute. At what's it called? Everyone. I think that's right. I can't. I'm a sheep. I can't count. That's sheeps can't count, right? Everybody knows sheeps can't count, right? That's how that works, I think. So I want to build my fishing pole here, or crane. It's gonna come off of this. I'm gonna want to do that. I want to do. Actually, maybe I want to switch this out for a copper trapdoor to match. Do I have one? No. If I don't have one, I don't want to do it though, because that's just a pain. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, I don't have one. That's fine. Now I do need to do the leaves over this to really give the effect I want, and figure out how to do it in such a way that it looks really cool and doesn't look like, oh my gosh, there's just, it just looks bad, you know? I don't want it to look bad. Make it all work together and all that. Now, I don't have any branches up here, so having so many leaves up here is probably a little odd, but I don't know. It works for me. The antenna. I love the little antenna. It works for me. Part of me just wants to call it done and do like interiors and stuff, but the leaves are so not done. But like part of me just wants to say, heck with the leaves. Just like carve out the leaves a bit and then I don't know. I think I should put the leaves in. You know what? Do I have shears in my inventory? I probably do. I don't. Oh, no, I do. What I'm thinking of doing is, because the leaves are kind of already a little... I don't like them. We're gonna start from scratch. I'm gonna go through and try and pick up as many of these as I can, but there's gonna be losses, sadly. Which is very sad, because I had to collect a bunch of leaves for this project, and I would really rather reuse them, not lose them. Any more leaves down here? I don't see any. So that's pretty good. This is fine. This is fine. Okay. Now, that's not fine. Where'd my leaves go? Okay, I'll have to go back down for those. We're taking all the leaves. We're taking a bunch of leaves off to add more leaves. Oh my gosh. Now, where are those pink? Oh. Petals. Pink petals. I want yellow leaves next time they're adding leaf colors. I want like golden leaves. Not orange. Yellow. Like yellow yellow. Like not this color. Like I don't like this one square of the torch color, that this one that my cursor is on. That one. Looks like I got it. Okay. Now that's terribly unfortunate. Let's go get iron. Might be good to turn on F3 and B here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hello, Mr. Enderman. That might be from my tree, actually. Oh, no, that's an armadillo. And that's a bird. Well, it's a chicken. It's a foul creature. Well, I don't see any lovely pink petals down here, so... This seems like something that would get in the way, so this is coming out. Not a bad addition, actually, but, like, it's not. We're not having anything that obstructs our pathing. So, after clearing out a bunch of this... That looks better. I think maybe like that instead. Yeah, I like that. That's okay. I just want to give it a more interesting shape. Maybe even take out this one. Like that. This can come out a little, I think. Ooh, skylight. I think having the giant holes in the canopy is actually one of my favorite parts of building this tree. So let's actually accentuate where we have gaps in the branches. Instead of trying to cover the gaps with the leaves, maybe like here where we definitely have a very large gap, we kind of accentuate it more by not trying to cover it at all. Really? No, wrong button. Now where are my leaves? Where are my leaves? Yeah, I actually really do like that. Now, I might try and adjust the branch so that it comes up here. Like, add some more branches. Like, it's grown around this thing, but I would want to almost add it here. Or maybe to this one. This shorty here. Because this one's kind of, like, supporting a lot of the weight. So if it had, like, a... no. But, like, having it sit where it's sitting, I just kind of want one of the branches to kind of be more up at its level on this side. And I know this one's pretty tall. But, like, if we just stick to the branches, then all of this comes off. And that's fine and all, but I think it looks really nice to have the extra floof with the dense canopy and stuff. I don't know. That. How's that? It was better before. Okay. And I really liked having, like, kind of the overhanging effect here. Well, no, that's actually still really good, though. Yeah, is it, though? I think almost that would be better. And so it's like it's been worked out to be, like how deer paths are kind of like, maybe like, no, I wanted this to go in one. Nature paths and stuff where animals tread is like cleared out. I kind of want the deck of the ship to be like that if I do leaves and stuff, so that where people are walking and stuff it shows kind of, isn't obstructed. This part clearly needs to stay. Okay, this is a branch. You can see it barely. This is branch. This is just space between branch, but I think because it's small enough, it actually makes more sense for it to be covered. Honestly, this might be a little high. Hello, Lost! I'm just trimming a tree and deciding where its leaves go. As one does. Depending on how I do this, the ship itself might remain mostly uncovered. But, like, because I like having the natural gap of the branches right here. I think that actually looks really good to do that for, like, the way the tree is. Like, it just doesn't have branches here. But it could also be good to just add an extra branch here that maybe goes a little higher and is a bit shorter. But also the natural gap in the branches I actually kind of like here, where it's this one's going this way, this one's going this way, and they just don't really connect. So this has to go then. I don't know. I like the natural gap in the branches. but it's a bit... Ah, well. Nice. And how was your day? My day's been okay. I had a horrible time with my nose, though. It kept trying to sneeze. And sneeze and sneeze and sneeze for no apparent reason. It was horrible. Let's go. Like, this doesn't look bad, but I feel like logically speaking, not that there's much logic here, but logically speaking, I should take all these out too. Or I should make the canopy come up to meet this point. But just having random leaves just sprinkled on top doesn't really make sense when all the leaves are below it, you know? But none of the branches really hit the height of this. So it also doesn't really, if I'm following the branches, it doesn't make sense to put leaves on this. Better? Yeah, I like that actually. And then actually... No, no, no. I only wanted to get rid of one of you. Thank you for the lovely hydrate. I'll be back. Okay. I'm going to focus on something for an hour-ish. Okay. Good luck with your events. You're focusing. The fact that the canopy kind of follows like a circular, a crescent moon shape is kind of beautiful, actually. But it ends up covering this crescent moon, which is even funnier. Somehow to me. Maybe here, actually. Like, it's got... kind of like this, and then I kind of want to... great. Do we have any down here now? Yes. As always. Okay. I think connecting these two makes a lot of sense. I need to fill this in, but it doesn't really make sense the way I have it to fill it in. So maybe extend that little off branch, maybe? Or actually, a branch off here would be good. Branch off central coming up there, coming this way would be good. Sometimes branches are missing. It can be missing a branch. Not gonna be perfect. That'd be stupid. Why would you make a perfect tree? I don't want a perfect tree. I want a fun tree. I want a cute tree. There. That looks better. And then, like, if we were to say, boop, boop. Nope, I wanted up. But you know what? We're gonna work with it because now that's what we're working with. Want up, 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 up. Oop. I want one like right here. And then let's actually do like I know what I want. This and nope. Oh shoot. You know what? That works. Is this public SMP? Why are you? What are you building? I'm building a tree and with a boat in it. And yes, this is public. Oh, I forgot to post that. Kind of. It is a whitelist SMP, but we'll whitelist just about anybody. Here, let me get the post ready. Community server, ba-da. Ta-da. If I can do this. I can't spell apparently. Thank you for the follow. This is the Hedgecraft community server. Feel free to join direction on Discord. Under the Hedgecraft channel. Test. And then we can add a cute little emoji if we can. That would be great. Yeah. That has gotten so much jankier on the phone. And now pin. There you go. Oh shoot, I will warn you, my mod who runs the server for me is French. So it might take a while for you to be added, but he will let you join. It just might take a little bit. Because he's in a different time zone. Unless you're French, and then you're in the same time zone, so. technically don't know. I just assumed you weren't French. I'm sorry, that was rude. Or maybe very nice if I... Or maybe it's more rude to assume you're French. I don't know. Hmm. I don't know. I do not know. I'm gonna do this, but I'm actually gonna take this off. I like that. I kind of like the idea of taking it up. And doing like this kind of thing. Scary, scary. Yeah. And then that one can bring it down. I need to take out the top one anyway for that one. Might be fine. Yeah, that actually doesn't look bad. Actually, there should not be, considering I'm gonna put smoke plumes out of this, there really shouldn't be, like, how to put that, bits of, like, smoke pluming from there, but, like, we're going for it, right? Turns out. I kind of like that. If we slowly climb it up around the boat, that looks kind of cool, actually. Well, not kind of cool. That looks cool, actually, so I kind of want to do it. That one's fine, but I think that one needs to go. Oh. And while it did take out more blocks, I think it actually looked better at those blocks. Yeah. Something nice about those shapes. But I do think I'm going to trim this a bit. That looks nice. And if I bring the canopy up there, think I can actually do in a nice looking way at this point. That would be good. Like, if I clean it up as I go up. Kind of like the random dotted effect of the sparse leaves. Sparse is the wrong word. This is not sparse, but the less is more effect, I guess. Thank you, Carvon, Carvon, for the follow. Thank you, thank you. I didn't look at your name earlier, but it's a lovely name. Very nice. Very lovely and nice and wonderful and all that stuff. I nearly fell to my depths. Even though it's still like very close to the other, I feel like it creates a neater effect. I do kind of want to take this out. These 2 blocks. Oh, I took out 3 blocks. Still, how does that look? At the top maybe could use to have a little less. The very tippy top. Maybe if I just... Okay, do this. Let the leaves, and then let's see. Other than that spot, actually, I do think that looks pretty good. It's a little dense here, so I might actually just like... Yeah, that's good. It just felt dense and unpleasant. Like, if I go under them and I put blocks down under the branches and leaves and stuff, I think it'll help. And it'll create a really neat effect. I think this looks a bit odd, to be honest, but maybe. Or maybe more like that, that. Take these off. Hang those a little bit more. This block needs to come off. I think that's not bad. Do something more like that, and then maybe this one does say, but like that. I'm not entirely sure, but maybe. That actually. I think some of the higher ones are kind of iffy at best, though. So let's. Well, I guess this one can stay. But this one. We do something like that, maybe. And then these are kind of like coming off of here, I think. Would be good. Like you've got kind of like a spring forest kind of vibe. Or something. I don't know. Spring forest is probably the wrong way of putting it, but like... Not like that. Well, that can't go there. We need this open so that you can climb up. More like that, maybe? And then I actually can parkour down this tree pretty easy. Walk down the tree, rather. Climbing the tree is easy. Purposefully so. That looks nice-ish. I like it. It's good enough. It's a fun feeling. It's like the canopy of the tree is a cloud and the steamboat sitting in the cloud. Hey, hi, Lemon! Here's my steamboat in the tree. I think it looks nice. That's a little flat. I take these blocks away. Maybe. Let me go see if I can get these. Hello, how are you? It's been a long time. Has it? Hydrate. So nice to see you. Yeah. I think that's actually pretty good. I might actually clear this off a little bit. Bah! I'm a sheep. For absolutely no reason in October. No. I'm a sheep now. Bah. Bah. Can't you see my sheepiness? Now, if I just go under it with they, I think I can really capture the feeling I want. Let's quickly... Oh my gosh! Oh. Nope! I'm sorry, baby. Okay, and that's actually pretty good. Over here, we want to do like and actually okay. Sorry if I just was too quiet there. Figuring out how to do this was a little bit of a curve. I feel like the controls have changed slightly from the last time I was playing with him. But I hadn't fully learned his moveset, his way of moving anyway, so it's fine. I'm not complaining. Oh, he's so sweet. Oh, what a sweet little guy. Uh, The fact that some of them place and then they don't place is kind of getting on my nerves, I'm gonna be honest. And then one right here. There. Okay, I'll take this one out and then... Wrong button. Wrong darn button. Okay. That should have worked. Oh my gosh, that's so cool looking. Like, this is a bit iffy still, I'd say, but that's not the fault of the leaves. Oh my gosh. I love that. I gotta follow a curve to get up. I mean, I should love it. I'm the one who built it, but that's honestly not as much of a caveat as you might think for loving or hating a thing. I do love it. That spot right there. The way the tree is right there, I kind of want to cut it with my axe and trim it a bit. I feel like it looked fine before, but now it looks a bit off. See, you know what? If I just take 3 blocks. Well, maybe a bit more than 3. Yeah, and if I hang down the leaves a bit more, maybe even... I think I can do from the tree. Yeah, that looks a little nicer. That looks nice. I like that. I kind of want to bomb this spot off of the map because it ruins my view, but we're not doing that today. Maybe someday, but not today. So, something I would really love is like fancy blue plumes of smoke coming out of here. Let's use moss to plan it out. Because I hear planning it out in advance helps a lot. And while I don't plan for it to be green smoke, I don't want it to pillow together into one long trail of smokiness. Oh, yes. See. Let's shape that real quick. We look at it from afar. Oh, that actually does work. Nice. It looks a bit odd because it's coming out from there. I think I can do that with glass panes and make it look better. I honestly think it almost needs like have dirt. Of course I don't have dirt. Why would I have dirt? Something like that. So it looks okay from this angle. This angle, it looks fine. If I built off of that, I don't think I'd be unhappy. I'd want it to be fatter, but that's not undoable. Let's just see. I know I have glass in a box somewhere. None of these are the colors I would pick for this project. I might want to go see if I can find glass elsewhere. Or go dig up a bunch of sand. Just the littlest puff out of the little one. Like, I'm thinking I can actually show this with a different color of glass using panes. Like 2, like 3 at most, maybe. I don't think it's gonna take that much, but like what we're gonna do for the little one will be like so. So yeah, 3 should be good. Something like that. Oh my gosh. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more. Probably actually A bit more like that with more panes. I want white milk. But I don't really feel like learning this right now. How long have we been going? An hour? I feel like my ship is in a nice spot. What the heck? Got an idea of where I want to go with the lovely smoke plumes. Yeah. The look is really cool. Now, another little project I could do is start doing like the ground on another one of the oh, actually I want to try something. I haven't tried this yet, but I want to try something. I kind of want this to be kind of like that, yeah. So using that, does that create more of a... It does. I do like that better. I guess that just means I'm gonna want to do more of that in the future, but that's not now. The future is not nigh. I kind of think it's about time I start working on another island since I've gotten to a finishing. You know what? Let me just go get some more rockets while I'm at it. I'm down here anyway. Actually, these would be really cool on my tree. Yay! I got another one. I really need to do a better cactus farm. How did that work? So what I'm thinking of doing is this fin next for our fishy. Now, I might make it actually a step above the dirt. Maybe even two. If I take out my trusty dish, so I might do that, and then I might even take it out a little bit more from the island. This is like jumpable distance, and that's nice. So I tried to keep them all kind of jumpable distance. I feel like this one could come out just a bit more and actually be just still within jumping distance, which is ideal. So, Also, there's a fish fin shape I really, really like to draw. It's not really a natural shape for an animal, but it is a shape that animals sometimes have their fins make in art. What I might do, kind of try and replicate that shape. I really like it. And you know what? This is my lovely... It's close, actually. Actually, surprisingly close. It's surprisingly close to the shape I want. But I kind of want like a wing-like shape with this. Maybe one more wing. So like this, and then and then I kind of want another one that's just very small. It goes about there. If I take this and I go, we're just doing the outlines. I honestly don't feel like going and picking up what I need to do this, so we're just gonna harvest. And by doing a shape like this, it's gonna be easier to actually make the other one match. So there's also that aspect of it. Like, I think this part actually doesn't work. So down. Nope. Shoot. I know what I'm doing. It's just not very easy with block shapes. But let's do that, and then we take it down. Doot, doot, doot. This one needs to be 3. It can go up 1. Three down to up 1. And do I go up? I might actually need to do this to see it. Yeah. If I do either this look, I want a very rounded shape. Into this, and I do think I need another one. So I'll need one. Another part of the wing. Ah! Oak. Dirt! Perfect. Do I have any more dirt and anything else? Yes. 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 Wait, no, that last one was mud, wasn't it? Yeah. Whoops! Oh well. So what I want to do is, since I'm rounding this off anyway, this block's gonna go... It would have been nice if I could have gotten it. Maybe... And then we go out here. I think this is actually a bit wrong. I'm gonna do 2 up. We want a very rounded look, but we still need it to go up with each one. That's part of it with the wing shape. You're gonna do that as your fin. You need it to go down here, and then here it needs to actually go. It actually needs to go in one more. fine enough? How wrong have I done this? It needs to go up. In one, down. Is that better? No, that was right. I'm gonna go down for the dirt in a minute, but... It feels like I've missed something. Is it this? No, that doesn't seem right. Unless it's like this. Is it quite right? Oh my gosh. At least I didn't lose all my blocks. Okay, that's definitely not the shape I want. I want a rounded but petite kind of shape. Maybe petite sounds like an odd way to describe a thin shape. But, like, it is what I'm thinking. Is petite. Well, petite might be the wrong word. Right next to water and I didn't take a jump. Ah, hedge. Hedgy, hedge, hedge. You're so smart. What a smart little sheepy. Okay, now I'm speaking in the third person. That's a little weird. I gotta admit. Someone just pops on the stream. Speaking in third person like a child. Uh-oh. Wing? Wing if we take this block out. Please? Yes, okay. And then I kind of want a third one. So we do this. Do, 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 do. Actually, that looks nice. Like it if it was a bit rounder. But it's definitely a better fin than I had going before. It's nice. I round out this bit. Just a bit. Maybe just... Actually, better than before. If I just round out the top of the fin, I think it's going to be really good. Welcome back! If I do something more like that. I'm reshaping the fin. Make it look better. Oh, that's good. I just wanted it to be more wing shaped because, you know, fin should be winged shaped. Yeah. That's a normal fin shape as wings. But, you know, it's in the sky, so that doesn't matter. Whatever common sense you might be thinking of. That says, you know, things with wings fly and things without wings don't, but, you know. Edge, what did I miss? I finished with my tree for today, at least. I do think I'll do the smoke a different day. I was planning on doing it today, but then finishing up with the tree and getting the leaves and stuff in order took longer than I expected. But, like, I've got the bottom of the branches done. I've got the top of them done. It looks like it's just sitting in a pink cloud, which is such a cool effect. Especially considering it also looks like a tree. Looks like a tree with, like, a pink cloud and then a steamboat sitting on top. This is, like, marking out where what I'm gonna do with the steam, but I don't have the blocks yet. Or the patience to do it right now. So now I'm working on my Fin Island #1. And then I'll work on Fin Island #2 afterward. But I think Fin Island #1's coming along okay. I'm not trying to round this out just a little bit. Because I feel like a rounder shape would be nice. If I do that, does that round it out nicely? Actually, kinda. Is that better? And then I have to do that, but... No, I think it was better before. I guess I should look at it from the appropriate angles. Yeah, that doesn't look right. And part of the reason it looks wrong is the way I've proportioned things. Great. Well, we're not fixing that. But I see people fly all the time for like a little bit. Yeah, people fly. That's normal. If they tell you otherwise, they're crazy. Okay. Honestly, I kind of need to extend each of these by 1 block. Which is a bit... Like, what I need to do is like this. And like... this. Actually, by 2 blocks. Oh my gosh. Talk about a pain. Because then it'll look better when I do this as... One gets progressively lower. I would like to doing that is better. And then actually extending it even more, which means I have to go out 2 blocks this way. Good. Well, I guess I could just do that. I gotta. So it's 4, and then this is... Fine. Hello, Chris. Hello, Head Sheep. Hello. imposing Chris. How are you today? It's lovely to see you. And then you're crazy because you got told that things with wings can fly. Oh. Well, anyway. Shoot. Do I take it? If I do this, then I can take it down one more each time. Which actually makes things just that little bit cuter. If you ask me. Also leads for a far more severe drop. I think that's wrong. Something about this looks wrong to me. Ah! You know what? I have an idea. We're going to start from here and make a little half circle. Anything that does not fit in the circle, that was not dirt. We're going to start by making ourselves a circle. And then we're going to make circles inside the circle. And then that's going to be our lovely place. Okay. Already off to a terrible start. We want this to be the top of our circle. So we need to go one down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We actually want the circle to be like that on this side, though. How big do you want our circle? Let's actually make it like this. One, 2, 3. If we start with this as the base of our circle, excuse me while I eliminate the bits we don't need for now. And then I will clean this all up. Okay. That's around flesh, not circle edge. Let's make this circle ginormous. But it can't be bigger than the fish, or else, you know, if you make the wings bigger than the fishy, that just doesn't really look right, sadly. I think it should look awesome, but I haven't figured out how to do it yet, I'm not able to make such a cool fishy. Oh, I should do this just so we know. Okay. Now, circle. Good, good, good. Big ol' circle. Good. So now I want to put like smaller circles in. Oh, we can do that. In it to make it the shape of like a wing. And actually, I'm gonna make another circle like right here. That's a little smaller. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I put it too high? I think I put it 1 block too high. I should have started here. Well, we can fix this without having to redo too much work. All we gotta do is get rid of this. It's starting to look right. And then you add in the stairs in between. But like for now, we don't need stairs. Can I make the circle? Yeah, let's make this 1 block bigger. Has this one gets to be a complete circle. This is 1, 2. Can you believe it? A complete circle. Well, ish. I might not build the parts that are inside the other circle. This is working, but I think I did it wrong. I think I need to move it over 1. So if I do this, shoot. I might need to move it up 1. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I really don't think before I act. I should have measured before I did this. I think I will go back to the 1 block though, because the evens are a little tricky. Okay. It's gonna mean I have even more erasing to do. Maybe I should just restart. Like, instead of trying to make this one fix this one, maybe just restarting is better. Yeah, I think so. Make the circle ginormous. It's such a blocky circle. Come on, you could do better. It's not even a proper blocky circle. That's an oval. It's not an oval. Nope, not an oval. You made me double check myself, but it wasn't. Oh, but this does need stone. Well, I should have picked that up, I guess. Did my elytra break? Oh, whoops. Do I have anything I can heal it with? Am I cooking anything? Yeah, that's a little unfortunate. Hmm. And then actually, if we go over... I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can count apparently. I just can't count. Nope. That's not good. Now, what might not be a bad idea is... trying to kill things for XP. It'd be even better if I could... but without, you know... Oh, I learn the distances at which it is safe to attack. And by safe to attack, I mean at what distance can I actually hit you, stupid thing? Yeah, this isn't great, but... You're even cheating with hitboxes. Oh, that was about not losing the cherry blocks in the cherry leaves. And just because I see the hitbox doesn't mean I know it's close enough for me to hit it. My problem isn't seeing the creature. It's seeing the distance at which I can hit them. Nope. See, my problem is seeing the distance at which I can hit them. Oh, maybe I'll just clean up that area, this area to be a bit more flat. See, it should have hit him. It hit him before he hit me. Why'd it hit me? They're so far away and they hit me. I don't get it. Oops. Nope. I don't know what you're talking about. That tree has always been on this little peninsula. That's always been there. Mm-hmm. Nothing odd there. Keep swinging until you do. There's advice. I'm going to go to the end real quick. I don't know why there's a little bit of lag here. Oh. Oh my gosh! blaze rod on my first try. That's great. Oh my gosh. Is that coal? Yeah. You know what? I need coal more. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with you? Oh my gosh, what the heck? Now, how am I gonna set this on fire again? How? I don't think I currently have a flint and steel on my person. Nope. I might just have to leave. Oh my gosh. Wasn't expecting quite that much to try and kill me. Did you hear they're adding the spear? Maybe you can finally hit with it. The spear is not going to fix the fact that I cannot judge the distance for hitting the zombie. It's a little easier on a flat screen, but it's not like it's that. I just need to practice it, and I don't do a lot of combat. It's fine. I don't think I'm even that bad at combat in this game. But still, that will do me. In exchange, let's do this. Oh my gosh. Actually, we can stick this and this in here as well. Besides, I am getting better at hitting things. I mostly killed those monsters myself. It wasn't my thorns this time. What you really need is a gun. I could use the bow more often. Gun sounds fun. Gun would be fun, actually. Like an old musket. Super inaccurate, though. Like, if you did it properly. So it certainly doesn't look bad, actually, for a start. Like, it looks pretty decent. I mean, is it the best? No. Does it need to be? No. That works for me. And let's actually do... Ooh, how small we want to go? We want to go... this, or we want to go even smaller? No, I think this is good. In fact, it kind of makes me want to shrink this by at least one. Not bad. Does make me want to take in 5 block by like maybe 2 or 3 and up 2, but it's not bad. What if I take you? Bye-bye. Actually, I probably should have healed this. It doesn't have the mending on it, though. Circle into a circle. Make a big old circle into a smaller circle. My original plan with the circles was... Oops, I did that wrong. Oh. That inside the big circle, I was going to put a couple small circles, and then it would create the look I want. I thought it might create the look I want. So, like... Nope. No. No, no. No. No, no. Nope. That killed itself on me. But there is no shame in having trouble killing a baby zombie. That's not shameful. Like, it sounds like an easy enemy. It's the worst enemy in the game. Easy. So I feel no shame there. Something a bit more like that could be nice with circle, actually, to round it out a bit more. Yeah, let's do this so that it looks a little rounder. This side's gonna come almost all out, though, so that's... Let's work on that. I need this side to be a bit of a round part, but I don't want it to go in as much. So let's take this out. do 5. Let's do our first circle. I guess for the smaller circle. 2. If we do that, and then we do without even getting hit once. See, I'm learning. I'll get there eventually. I never said you weren't. Meh. Something like that into something like that, maybe? Actually, I kind of want to take it down one more here. How's that look? What's that? Or maybe instead, we do something more like... Actually, I really like that shape for the fin. I don't even need the third boot. I really like that. So I might make it a little skinny. No, maybe not. It should be cute like that. That's a really cute shape. You know what? I'm happy with that. That's not what I had originally intended, but it's good enough. Okay, I'm hitting when it says the thing, when the thing appears. Come here, my train. What the heck? Gosh. This is gonna be fun. I hope I grabbed my bow. Stupid baby zombies. I feel no shame. What killed me was the baby zombies. Don't worry, you will improve. Yeah. Did they steal my wings too? See if I can get it. How much of this stuff I can get back. Nope. Mr. Creeper, no. No. I really don't want your help, Mr. Creeper. What the heck? I feel like that shouldn't have killed me. Oh, shh. Shoot. This is mildly unfortunate. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. I do have spare weaponry. Thank you, Panda. I missed the water. Oh my gosh! Yet another reason I hate fire aspect. Oh my gosh! This is why I hate fire aspect. Really wishing I had my aqua affinity boots. There. Do I actually want those? Probably, but that's not the point right now. I don't want that. That can be thrown out. I probably do want the stone. Don't want those. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I have not changed my mind on fire aspect. I've been using it because it was put on my equipment by Panda. Panda. You did not bring me to the dark side. I still don't like it because I get set on fire. That's what happens. I'm gonna make a nice sword without fire aspect at this rate. Okay. Anyway, I think I've created a nice little thing. If I can copy the measurements of what I built, that's the wrong block. That would be ideal. There's my rockets. Where's my food, actually? Ah. The wrong pair of pants. Okay, there we go. So for this one, I'll need to probably get rid of something, but that's fine. So we start by a 5. We start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, how many blocks out from the wall is it? One here, two here. But that's when it's in from something. I don't know. Let's do this, and then... Okay. Let me just look at this and figure out how I'm going to copy it over onto the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to need to eliminate that. That's fine. I think, honestly, that's... We're going to do this, and then... Actually, do 1... Hello? Yes? What's wrong? Oh. Okay. I've moved on to a different project, but this is what I did for the boat. Let's see if I can get you the view that's really good for it. Ta-da! I just kind of followed the branches a little bit more and finished putting up the leaves the way I wanted. Let me...
You dead to a baby zombie?
Yeah. I don't know who's pushing you to the dark side.
I'm just curious.
Okay. I think this is 6, not 5, but it is 5. Weird. Now, let me retrieve all my blocks. I'm going to need to change stuff around, but that's fine. Oh, that's wrong. So if we do this, and then over here we do the same. Except I do have more scaffolding blocks this here, but that's fine. So then 1 out, 1 down. Wait, which block was that on? I think it's 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's 4. One, two, three, 1. I think that's right. That should create the same effect as I had on the other side. There's a cute little puffy round thing. two cute little poofy round fins that are exactly the same size. Which is terribly convenient. I'm probably gonna finish up soon. I do maybe want to make sure that the fins are on the same... You know what? It doesn't matter if they're on the same Y level. I mean, it'd be nice for, like, symmetry reasons, but it's fine, even if it's not. But I do think I might just eliminate this. Not much reason for it at this point. But I might not do that right now. So we have two lovely fins that are ready to be adorned with lovely decorations. Do we even have any frog lights left? Okay, we do. I might do the frog lights first here. These are subject to change where they're at. I just don't want things spawning here. Kind of where I'm at with that. Same here, actually. You know what? Might as well just put down the last of these over here. That should keep things from being too spawnable. It still kind of looks like chicken legs or something. Those are really cute. Oh my gosh. And then you have the cute little tail. Stops looking as much like a koi fish. But you know what? I'm happy with it. I can see the frame of its soul. Yep. I might finish up here. I think this is a nice stopping point. We've gotten a little bit done. Nothing extreme, but, you know, we've gone on some adventures. I've died. Got nice, just chill kind of day. And if I was to add one more bump, like, right along here, it would be a wing. It would totally be wing shaped, but I don't want to do that. Yeah, what day should we play next week games? Since, usually I would do something like that Wednesday, but if Tuesday works better for you, that might work. Because it's the only day I'm going to be doubling up on a game, and I'll probably want to play Metroid Monday. Take Tuesday? Yeah. And then I might do something else Wednesday, or I might just do, like, Silk Song instead. Because the random game was earlier. I'll decide depending on if there's a game I want to play. Well, anyway, it's a pleasure as always, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great day, everybody. Take care. Take care. Bye bye. See you next week.